Imagine a world where time doesn't just tick away. It shines, it gleams, it practically commands respect. What if the mere act of checking the time could make you feel like James Bond on a secret mission or an elite athlete at the peak of your game? Believe it or not, one brand has managed to wrap that level of allure around your wrist, convincing millions that owning a piece of it is owning a piece of success. Yes, it's the captivating universe of Rolex, the watch brand that didn't just sell time, it sold a dream. In this video, we're going to unravel the marketing genius behind how Rolex hypnotized the world into buying not just a watch, but an enduring symbol of prestige and luxury. It all started with a genius who built the foundation for the brand. When we think of a Rolex, it's easy to focus on the meticulously crafted gears, the glinting jewels, or the impeccably designed face. But what really sets Rolex on its path to world domination was not just its craftsmanship, but the mind of a marketing maestro, Hans Wilsdorf. Born in a quaint German town and initiated into the world of timepieces in Switzerland, Wilsdorf could have just been another name in the long list of watchmakers. But he was different. This young visionary saw what others didn't: the unexplored potential of the wristwatch, which at the time played second fiddle to the pocket watch. When he set up shop in 1905 with his brother-in-law, Alfred Davis, in London, Wilsdorf wasn't just in the business of making watches, he was in the business of shaping perceptions. Wilsdorf knew that the quality of the watch alone wouldn't make it iconic. He dabbled in audacious advertising, roped in ambassadors before the term brand ambassador was even a thing, and turned every Rolex watch into an emblem of success, luxury, and prestige. Wilsdorf didn't just sell timepieces, he sold a vision. And with his revolutionary marketing tactics, he didn't just persuade the world to buy Rolex watches, he pretty much brainwashed us into making it a symbol of aspirational living. Next, in the crossroads between the genius of Hans Wilsdorf and the company's groundbreaking approach to marketing, we find the true magic of Rolex. It was here that Rolex transformed from a mere brand into a legend. Wilsdorf provided the visionary approach. He saw beyond the superficial glitter of luxury and honed in on the practical allure of reliability. His vision sowed the seed, but it was the company's ingenious marketing strategies that watered it, nurtured it, and finally, turned it into the colossal brand we know today. This seamless melding of vision and execution turned Rolex into more than just a name on a dial. It turned it into a belief system that the world was more than willing to adopt. In 1910, a Rolex watch was the first wristwatch ever in the world to receive the Swiss Certificate of Chronometric Precision. Since that time, the company, which relocated to Geneva in 1919, has continually developed revolutionary watches. Rolex has submitted more than 400 patents since its founding. Now, some brands want to be exclusive, available only to the elite. Rolex, on the other hand, wanted the world to believe in something different. They didn't just make watches, they made reliable watches. Sure, they are luxury items with a price tag to match, but Rolex managed to brainwash the world into seeing their watches as long-term investments rather than just status symbols. And this was no accident. It was a carefully executed marketing ploy straight from the brain of Hans Wilsdorf. The Rolex Oyster, the world's first water and dust-resistant watch, was created in 1926. It was submerged in a small aquarium in the window display in order to prove to customers that his sensational innovation lived up to its name. To convince the rest of the world that not a single drop of water would make its way into the case, Hans Wilsdorf had a spectacular idea. He gave the British swimmer Mercedes Gletz a Rolex Oyster to wear during her attempt to swim the English Channel in 1927. The watch continued to work perfectly even after more than 10 hours in the water. The sporting event captured the attention of the media and also helped to make Rolex a household name around the world. From the very beginning, Rolex focused on blending form with function, designing timepieces that were as reliable as they were stylish. But while other luxury brands might have aimed solely at the wealthy, Rolex's genius lay in targeting a much wider audience. They didn't use their marketing to shout about exclusivity or to show off how many diamonds could be crammed onto a watch face. No, Rolex went another route. They told the world, this watch is for you. Yes, you, no matter who you are. Through brilliant marketing campaigns that emphasized the lifetime reliability of their watches over their high cost, Rolex managed to make us believe that buying one wasn't just a purchase, but an investment. That their watches weren't just for the millionaires, but for anyone desiring quality and longevity. Apart from that, Rolex ingeniously sprinkled in elements of exclusivity to keep the allure alive. The limited edition watches serve as a case in point. Released in small quantities and often featuring unique designs or rare materials, these watches became instant treasures the moment they touched the market. The rarity of these pieces not only skyrockets their value, but also adds an air of mystique around the Rolex name. Through these limited releases, Rolex achieves a delicate balancing act. On one hand, it tells the world, "Our watches are for everyone," while on the other, it whispers to those in the know, "But not every watch is for you." It's this paradoxical message that keeps collectors, aficionados, and even the average buyer intrigued and forever entangled in Rolex's masterful web of desirability. In essence, the limited edition watches are not just a product, they're a strategic instrument. Another layer in Rolex's complex formula of brainwashing the world into believing that a Rolex isn't just a watch, but a coveted piece of history. In addition to the scarcity factor, in the grand scheme of Rolex's marketing playbook, celebrity endorsements shine like glittering jewels. They are the epitome of the brand's uncanny ability to tap into societal desires and aspirations. While the watches themselves are meticulously engineered masterpieces, placing them on the wrists of global icons elevates their status from mere timekeeping devices to symbols of success and stardom. When you see tennis legend Roger Federer or Oscar-winning actor Al Pacino donning a Rolex, it does something to your perception of the brand. It suddenly becomes more than just a watch. It becomes a mark of excellence, an embodiment of taste and success. This isn't just a mere coincidence, it's calculated manipulation at its finest. By aligning itself with individuals who are at the pinnacle of their respective fields, Rolex is selling dreams. It feeds into our universal yearning to be someone, to excel, and to own a piece of the greatness that we associate with these stars. So, as we tune into award shows, cheer at sports events, or follow our idols on social media, we're subtly, yet incessantly, exposed to Rolex's ever-present message. To be the best, you need to wear the best. And thus, Rolex doesn't merely leverage celebrity endorsements, it weaponizes them in its grand strategy to convince us all into believing that a Rolex watch is a ticket to a life less ordinary. Finally, Rolex doesn't just stop at individual endorsements. It goes several steps further by associating itself with entire organizations and industries that share its ethos of precision, innovation, and excellence. This is Rolex's way of subliminally inserting itself into various aspects of our lives, from the thrill of motorsports to the elegance of high-end fashion events. One could call it the Rolex effect, where the brand becomes synonymous with the very pinnacle of whatever field it enters. Take, for instance, Rolex's involvement with Formula One through its partnership with top-tier racing teams like Mercedes-AMG Petronas Motorsport. These aren't arbitrary affiliations based on mere financial convenience, they are strategic decisions aimed at showcasing Rolex's core values of precision engineering and performance excellence, a perfect symbiosis of brand philosophies. This partnership does more than just put Rolex's name in front of millions of racing fans. It masterfully aligns the Rolex brand with a high-octane world where milliseconds can determine victory or defeat, a world that values the same relentless pursuit of precision and excellence that Rolex embodies. It's not just a logo on a racing car, it's a message to everyone watching. Rolex is the epitome of precision, the standard bearer in a realm where second best is not an option. This strategic alignment isn't just good business sense. It's another chapter in Rolex's psychological playbook designed to dominate our perception of luxury and performance. By choosing its partners carefully, Rolex continues to reinforce and expand its masterfully constructed aura of invincibility, making it not just a watch brand, but a lifestyle we all aspire to be a part of. The Rolex name has transcended the simple categorization of a brand into becoming a bona fide cultural phenomenon. Through meticulously crafted timepieces, sure, but more impressively, through an ingeniously orchestrated marketing strategy that weaves itself into the very fabric of what we perceive as success, luxury, and quality. From the vision of its founder, Hans Wilsdorf, to its ubiquitous celebrity endorsements and its strategic alliances with world-renowned organizations and events, Rolex didn't just happen to stumble upon its monumental success. It meticulously planned its way into our minds, shaping our perceptions and associating itself with the highest levels of craftsmanship, performance, and sophistication. Are you a fan of Rolex watches? Let us know in the comments section below. If you're wondering what the 5 most wanted Rolex watches are, check out this video here. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Goodbye, Lux Cats. Until next time.